how many times a week should you post an idea pin? So idea pins, if you're not familiar with them, they are a new thing to Pinterest within the last year and a half. And they rolled them out, I think earlier last year for everyone. So global wide. They at first only did it for the US and select Pinterest accounts. And then they decided, you know what? These are going great. Let's do it. They used to call them story pins. Now they're called idea pins. Now that in itself kind of helps you understand what an idea pin is. It's to share an idea. It's to share information that leads people to a success and to something that will provide them with the value, right? And so how many times you should post? You should at least post once a week. Now, if you can't post once a week, then post once every other week or once a month. But basically just getting it out there is good practice. Now, if you really want to use idea pins to grow your account, to grow your influence on Pinterest, post them every day. Now, that is a lot of work, especially if you don't know how to do the video side of it. There's actually an account that I love to use, or rather I love to follow on Pinterest, who shares an idea pin, I think probably once a week, if not 3 to 4 or 5 times a week. But he's all about yoga and how yoga can help solve certain ailments. He just does one quick video that is a minute long, so one slide, that's it, and he shows 3 exercises just to help this one thing. And then he does another video to help this other thing. So he's basically doing his research. He's doing keyword research on Pinterest online and saying, people are looking for answers on how to get hip tension away. I know there's a more technical term, sorry. And then he knows with yoga how he can help that person. He even has one that I've looked at where it's yoga exercises to help with bloating. I mean, that is something I never would have thought, but basically he's answering any and all questions around health related topics that can be solved with simple yoga moves. And he does it and shows it exactly how to do it. So it's not a guessing game like many of these. I don't know if you ever looked up exercises on Pinterest, but if you're ever on there and you're looking and you see like a picture or even just like a list of exercises to get X result, and you're like, what is that? What is a V sit-up? And then you have to go and Google it. But if it's already on your website, if it's already there, then, and you've already got a video ready of it, you're winning, because you're actually going to start winning those Google searches. So that answers that question. I actually have a win that I wanted to share with you, because I know many of you are using social media, using your blog, and using Pinterest for your network marketing company. So I've used it for my own network marketing company. I've had a blog post up since 2019 that continues to get me traffic. And the funny thing is now I'm getting Google traffic because I made sure my SEO is up to date and everything from these blog posts that I wrote 2 years ago. But the funny thing is I actually got an email, someone reaching out to me saying, hey, can you give me a little bit more information about this product? And I said, oh great, yes. Did you find me from my website or from Pinterest? Is it actually, I've heard about it first on TikTok, did a Google search or did a Pinterest search, my post came up and she reached out to me. That is the power of this whole system. Social media, what all the network marketers are teaching is use social media, but hiding the information, right? Or giving just enough to make them curious. Well, with that curiosity, they go and search. It doesn't often lead, sometimes it doesn't always lead to a DM or a direct message. Sometimes it leads to a search. And if you're showing up in that search, then you're becoming that authority where they come and trust you now. So I wanted to share that real quick because I thought that was just so cool. All right, so one other question that I wanted to quickly answer and discuss was actually what to share and how to plan out your Pinterest, like how you should show up on Pinterest. There's a very valuable tool, Pinterest Predicts. Now, if you're in Inner Flames, I actually shared all about this and how you can start using it for your own business. We dived into it yesterday. And so that's actually why I wanted to dive into it today. And so Pinterest Predicts, I'm going to share my screen once I get it pulled up. So basically just go to business.pinterest.com/Pinterest-predicts. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so you can see Pinterest Predicts. All right, so Pinterest Predicts. So like I said, it's business.pinterest.com/Pinterest-predicts. Okay, and then what you do is basically scroll down and you find there are 13 categories. And each of these categories is basically a different type of business that you can do well on. So if you have any parenting advice, you have technical advice, finance advice, food and beverage, hobbies and interests. The funny thing is as soon as you click on any of these, it's going to actually bring up segmented trends and what it predicts for hobbies and interests, right? So if you're a product business owner, this is a great way to really get into the know of what your customer is going to want this year. So if they're wanting, like, you can start doing DIY projects showing emotional escape rooms. What else does it mean? So you click on this and it actually will give you a list of different things. You've got a rage room. So people are becoming more aware of their emotions. So if you teach coaching around emotions, emotional discharge, or emotional just well-being, this is a great thing to look into. Music themed rooms, crystal room, tiny library room, and a home massage room. So if you're a massage therapist, thinking and you're looking to grow your business, like if you're not getting enough customers coming to you, maybe it's time to switch it and figure out how you can help them build their own home massage room, and they pay you to come to them. Just an idea. I mean, this is everything that you can do from Pinterest Predicts. You can just come here and just look. So now if we come back to the main page of Pinterest Predicts and you come to the category, you just go through and you just look through. All right, what else can I do? All right, so if we're in home, all right, so architecture, they're basically suggesting that you start creating architecture or designing your house for your pets. So if you have a product that is all around pets and pet health, maybe it's something you can get into. So catify your home, luxury cat room, dog beds from furniture. Now, how can you use this as a business front? Because many of us aren't in product related items. So how do we use this as a business front? So what I would actually suggest is coming into, say, finance. So if you come into finance, you'll see there's different things right here, again, that relate to business, to finance. So if you're, for example, if you're in a travel company, last resort, maybe you can start promoting what all these best all-inclusive resorts. So you can actually start listing, create a listicle on in a blog of different all-inclusive resorts. And if you have a travel MLM, then that's the great way to introduce your product, your company, right? Or if you're a wedding planner, how to do an all-inclusive wedding package. You know, I mean, this is just ideas. Now, if you keep scrolling down, it's actually going to give you a creator spotlight, someone who's using it, using this keyword, the last resort. So that's what these are. If I didn't make that clear, these are all search terms. These are all trending search terms or keywords. And then what you do is you come down here, how to bring it to life. So if you have a fashion brand, you can share how to get ready for packing lists or for these getaways. If you're an events brand or a travel brand, you can feature all of these in your brand, in your blog posts. So that's how to bring these to life with the Pinterest Predicts.